Surprising. Drivers had a lot of opinions about the prices that were outlined today.
All right, Fox 5 Sharon, Linda Schmidt, joins us live from the Upper East Side, right where the congestion zone begins. Linda.
Yeah, hi there, Steve and Natasha. First of all, I have to say this. There are plenty of people who support congestion pricing, and there are plenty of people who do not. One of them is New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy. He has been very outspoken about this. And again today, he said that he is threatening more legal action to try and prevent it. There is just no way of avoiding major traffic jams in the city. Congestion pricing is supposed to alleviate that. But drivers we spoke with would rather deal with heavy traffic instead of paying a $15 a day congestion pricing toll.
I might find my way to Long Island for a new job because of that pricing.
Yeah, really?
Yeah. Because that kills everything on top of the parking that I'm going to have to pay right now and the 18% tax.
Terrible, because I do Instacart, so I'll be going back and forth.
I live in PA.
In Pennsylvania?
Yeah. I live in Pennsylvania by the Poconos, So I had to come over here to do, to work.
Business owners will most likely pass along the extra toll they pay to their customers.
Now the people who live here are now going to pay more for me to come visit them and fix whatever I have to fix.
Yeah, what do you do?
Heating and air conditioning.
New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy says the toll structure is unfair to Jersey commuters.
We're considering all of our options, including further legal action.
Under the plan, passenger drivers will get a $5 discount at the Lincoln and Holland tunnels because they directly enter the congestion zone. The George Washington Bridge does not. It is above the congestion zone, which starts at 60th Street. As a result, Governor Murphy is concerned most drivers will head to the GWB to avoid paying the extra toll at the tunnels.
It's displacing pollution from Manhattan to northern Jersey, particularly in and around the George Washington Bridge, and it's ripping off New Jersey commuters to pay for whatever financial failings the MTA has.
Danny Pearlstein is with Riders Alliance, an advocacy group for commuters. He supports congestion pricing because the bulk of the money raised will be used to upgrade the subway system. He thinks drivers will adapt.
This is an additional nudge to get more people onto the buses and trains, and that's what I expect we'll see. I don't think we're going to see chaos at the GW.
And by the way, civil servants, they are not getting a break with this either. Police officers, firefighters, teachers, they are all going to have to pay the same $15 a day that everybody else is going to have to pay. Steve, back inside to you.
Very well. All right. Thanks, Linda.